wake up, get your
The Rockets on their way to the locker room, looking to deliver a big win for the home crowd tonight. Hello, basketball fans. You've got it. On 2K Sports as we get set to bring you exciting NBA action. Brian Anderson here alongside Grant Hill and Richard Jefferson with Allie LaForce joining us from the floor. The starters for Utah. And it's Flash in its shooting guard. And for Houston, we've got Toppin and it's the Prophet in its center. Grant, one thing these teams have in common, they are great at rebounding the basketball.
Oh, yes, they are. I mean, it'll be a battle down low. Boxing out is vital, and second chance points may just decide this game.
Here's Robertson. Pass to the dude. Here's Flash. Lets it go from deep. And it's Sears with a rebound.
Just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
Toppin right side. Here's Flash. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. Grant, a big reason for Utah to be excited about the future. Their young head coach, Will Hardy.
Yeah, B.A. I mean, he's had this team competitive after trading away both Mitchell and Gobert. And I love how Hardy has developed guys like Lauri Markkanen.
And Grant, you look at the Rockets' additions over the last year or two. There's an emphasis on toughness.
Yeah, toughness, both physical and mental. Those are the kinds of veterans they've brought in. And that extends, of course, to the coaching staff, too.
He's perfect from the line this time.
Two-part equation. You have to be aggressive enough to get to the line, then talented enough to sink them.
Pass to the bulldozer. All sorts of time. Another miss. He's 0 for 2 now. Flash, the pass to Mr. Perfect. Here's the Prophet. Deflected! Inside. It's intercepted. The shot. Goose. Good.
Well orchestrated. And then the pass is right on the money.
Here's Robertson. Pass to the dude. And just around a minute and a half into this first quarter. Flash, that's good.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
Yeah, as soon as these guys feel contact, they are just disappearing like they're not even there. You gotta show some fire and keep defending.
Here's Goose. Down low. Mr. Perfect passes to the Prophet. Here's Black Hole. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2.
69. First personal foul. First team foul.
It's his first trip to the line.
The Jazz, number 27. 2 shots.
The first free throw is good. Well, the Jazz are one of just 10 NBA franchises to never win a championship, Grant.
Yeah, you know, it's so hard to believe considering they have the 4th best winning percentage in NBA history. Think about it. If it weren't for one Michael Jordan, they'd probably have 2 rings.
Here's Goose. Toppin outside. Lets the 3 fly. Doesn't go, and he's 0 for 1 from the floor. The Jazz have gone 1 for 3 so far. Pass to the dude. Here's Flash from behind the arc. Count it. 2 for 4 from the field now.
You don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
Rockets trail by 4. Now here's Toppin. Mr. Perfect passes to Toppin. Here's Flash. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. Richard, how about that memorable Rockets winning streak early in 2024?
11 straight wins, look, that's no easy task, no matter who you are playing. The energy in the locker room must have just been off the charts.
Utah has gone 2 for 3 from outside the arc. And we're about 3 minutes into this first quarter. To the paint. Pass to the dude. Here's Robertson. And there's the lob. Clock at 6. And it's black hole missing.
Looking for the spectacular and coming up empty.
Just go to show how tight your timing needs to be on this kind of play.
Goose. Good. Goose has got 5.
You give a shooter of his caliber that much time to seam it up? Oh, yeah, you're done.
Flash the pass to the dude. Here's Robertson. No points yet. Pass to Flash. Here's the bulldozer. Blocked! Here is Sears. Toppin outside. To the middle. It's stolen. And here comes the break. The pull-up. Bounces high off the rim and drops. Flash has got his 3rd bucket of the night.
He just brings a great feel for the game at the offensive end.
A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian, the Rockets showing improvement. Head coach Ime Udoka said, quote, when you rely on your young guys, you're constantly trying to instill habits that'll carry them for the rest of their careers. It's mistakes and tendencies you have to try to break continually. Just staying positive. We see glimpses of how close we can be.
All right, Allie, thanks for that. And so it's Utah with it. After the basket by Houston, and he comes up with a bucket. And the lead just keeps changing hands.
5 times already, and we still haven't gotten out of the first half.
Mr. Perfect passes to Flash. Here's Goose. The baseline J. And that one's good. He has 6. The Jazz have gone 4 of 8 and looking in control. And so Will Hardy calls for the timeout. He wants to review the game plan.
Adjustments are a part of every game and every quarter of a game. I think Coach sees something here.
Yeah, this is a good opportunity to get your group together and make sure everyone is on the same page.
Here's Red Hot. Pass to Flash. Here's Red Hot. Just 5 to shoot. Shot on the wing. Flash, no good. Houston in the lead. Here's the pick. Here's Flash. Gets the 3 to fall. Flash has got 9.
And what kind of defense was that? You can't give up wide open threes like that. What are you doing?
Intercepted. Here's Isley. Wow, potent offense. It's been fun to watch.
Just aggressive and effective, taking it right to the defense.
Here's Isley. Pass to Flash. Here's Bottoms. Here's the Prophet. And Big Cat pulls it down. 1:57 left to play in the first. Here's red hot. Still no points. And he gets the bucket.
Number 3. Assist from number 45.
And there's 1:38 left in the opening quarter. Here's Flash. Rebounded by the Jazz.
That's the shot they wanted. It just didn't fall.
Tough to watch those miss. I'm sure they'll convert the next chance.
Pass to the dude. Three-pointer. And it's Isley with a rebound.
That's his shot. And one, I'm sure, he wants back.
Here's Big Dog. Driving to the basket. Flash, that's good.
The floater is so tough to defend against. Nothing defenders can really do but shake their heads.
Jazz trail by 4. There's 53 seconds left in the opening quarter. Pass to Flash. No good. And it's Houston's ball. They're on a 14-6 run. Flash, the pass to Bottoms. Here's the Prophet. Here's Bottoms. The layup off target.
That's a rarity for him, especially against the soft defense.
It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Pass to Flash. Three-pointer. And that basket makes him 6 for 11, shooting a good percentage.
Nice ball movement there. That's how you break down the defense.
Here's Flash. 11 points in the game. 3 seconds left. Ooh, a little luck that time as it drops. Flash has got 13 now.
Oh, what a crafty move, causing the defender to pause right there.
And at the end of one, a closely contested game so far. Rockets ahead. They're up by 3. Let's take a quick break, and then it's on to the second quarter after this. And getting it going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And taking a look at Houston's performance here. Guys, what have they been doing or not doing?
Attacking relentlessly, drawing fouls. They won that first quarter at the stripe.
Hoping to continue that success from the line throughout this one.
We've got Toppin, and it's Flash in at the shooting guard position. So that's who's on the floor for the Rockets.
Well, if you let him shoot freely, you're going to give up a lot of trays.
Here's Robertson, still without a bucket. Black hole, the pass to Big Cat. All alone on the break. Sears with the bucket. And the Rockets lead by 8. And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for the Rockets.
From the tip, they are not making things easy on them. Lots of steals, playing disruptive basketball.
Yeah, on top of that, they've been resourceful defensively, generating scoring opportunities by forcing turnovers.
The Rockets lead by 8. Isley, the pass to the Prophet. And the Jazz pushing it up now. Here's Red Hot. No good, a bit long that time.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
I'm sure they'll think twice about shooting against him next time.
Well, Grant, after 3 straight drafts high in the lottery, the Rockets got to 500 in 2024.
Yeah, and I love how they signed some vets in the summer of 23. Houston decided we want to win now, and I wish more teams did that.
Pass to Robertson. Here's Big Cat. Here's Black Hole. Just 5 on the clock. From deep. Robertson's shot is off. Second quarter of play with around 2 minutes gone so far. Flash, the pass to Isley. Here's the Prophet. And he tries it off the glass, but it's no good. Jazz trail by 8. They need something good to happen here.
Yeah, they've gone way too long without a score.
Here's Red Hot. No points so far. Yep, that one's good.
The assist, number 34.
The Rockets have gone 2 of 4 here in the second quarter. And Ime Udoka has called timeout. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan. And the league has cut down on back-to-backs, but some pushback for a surprising reason. Richard, teams need multiple days off in order to practice.
Yeah, that's right. With only 1 day off between games, teams don't usually practice on those off days. It's not as simple as it looks.
Flash, the pass to Mr. Perfect. The three-pointer off the mark. Jazz trail by 6. Pass to G. The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. One free throw coming his way.
And that's how you lead a team, literally.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the game here. Houston has gone 3 of 5 from the perimeter in this game. Now, for those joining us now, we're in the second quarter, about 3 minutes gone by. Pass to Flash. Toppin outside. Shot clock at 6. It's stolen. Here's Robertson, guarded by Toppin. G passes to the bulldozer. Here's Robertson, guarded by Toppin. Here's Black Hole. 5 on the clock. Here's G. Uses the glass on the layup. G's got 5 points.
Okay, when you let someone with this height get this close, it's going to be nearly impossible to stop, especially when he has that big of an advantage in this category.
Flash, that's good.
You can't lose a shooter like him on the court. The ball will find its way to him, and he will drill a 3 each time.
Here's G, guarded by Toppin. Pass to Robertson. Out to the right wing. The Jazz need to get one up in a hurry. Tried to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Here's Flash. He's got 16. Here's the Prophet. Pass to Sears. The 3 is up. It doesn't go for him. Jazz trail by 4. G passes to Goose. Here's the bulldozer. Yet to see a basket. Here's G. Here's Black Hole. Buries it from 3.
If you want to throw out of a double team in the NBA, you really have to sell it.
And we've got a timeout called by Ime Udoka. He'll take the opportunity to regroup. Utah making a switch here. And Houston has possession. Toppin with it. Drives to the hoop. The dude with the rebound.
Number 9. First personal foul. Second team foul.
Utah trailing here. Here's Flash. 15 points in the game. Pass to Robertson. Launches a 3. It's rebounded by Houston. Here's Bottoms. From outside the arc. Houston with another miss. The Jazz have gone 4 of 10 from the field in the second. Here's the dude. To the inside. Here's Black Hole. Knocks down the triple. Black Hole's got 6 here in the quarter. And boy, has this been a competitive matchup thus far.
These teams have swapped leads 7 times already, and we're not even in the second half.
Pass to Big Dog. There's a screen. And he drives in, and he dunks it down.
Okay, big man, hammer it home.
Ooh, showing some athleticism right there. He still knows how to finish.
And he might not give you a highlight-worthy dunk anymore, but look, hey, 2 points is 2 points, and the big fella delivered.
Pass to Flash from the arc. And they get it back. The Bulldozer passes to Flash. Here's the Bulldozer. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
And even from where we're sitting, you can clearly tell it was a foul.
Utah shooting their 4th and 5th attempts at the free throw line tonight. So hits 1 and misses 1 at the line. Houston has gone 4 of 8 from 3, a nice percentage. Corner shot. Sinks that one after missing his first 2 attempts. Now 1 for 3.
Coach is loving the ball movement.
For Utah, they've gone just 5 of 12 here in the second quarter. Goose passes to the Bulldozer. Pass to Flash. Beyond the arc. It's down. His 7th make in 13 attempts today. Well, it's certainly been a roller coaster ride.
You do me one, I'll do you one better. It feels like we have a lead change every few possessions.
Here's Isley. From deep three-point land. Oh, he missed it, making him 1 for 2 now.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
Pass to Flash. Here's Robertson. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. Down to 5 on the shot clock. From downtown, another 3 for Utah. 11 seconds left in the first half. Here's the Prophet. From deep three-point range. Oh, and the release was before the buzzer, but it's off target. And the first half comes to an end. We've got a close game going here. Utah ahead. They lead by 5. And we'll step away briefly, but get you right back out there for the start of the third quarter, right after the break. And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, this second half could turn out to be a great one, as both teams trying to gain an edge. Here's Flash. Kicking off the second half. Here's Will Hardy's 5. And it's the dude in at the power forward position. And the shot goes in. Flash has got 18.
That's what you call playing big. He just stays committed to the attack mode.
Also relying on his skill there. That's a nice move against length.
Here's the dude, guarded by Toppin. Pass to Flash, pulls up, and it's Utah scoring again.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
Yeah, as soon as these guys feel contact, they are just disappearing like they're not even there. You gotta show some fire and keep defending.
Here is Sears. With the fadeaway. Again, Houston.
Man, he's on fire. Playing patient basketball, not forcing shots.
Pass to the Bulldozer. Here's Robertson. And the layup falls. And the Jazz lead by 5.
A great move. I mean, the defense has no response.
Yeah, taking it right to the rim. One imagines that might be discussed at halftime. That's going to be on the film.
Here's Flash. The dude with the rebound. Utah leading by 5. Just a little over 90 seconds gone in the third quarter. Tipped. Pass to the Bulldozer. No good there. The Rockets have got 2 of 3 from the floor in this third quarter. Here's the Prophet. Shoots it from the high post. And he gets the friendly roll as that one goes. Goose has got his 3rd basket on the night right there.
A quality pass, setting up a quality shot. It's just textbook basketball.
And we've got a timeout called by Will Hardy. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. Pass to Red Hot. Here's the dude. Five to shoot. Here's Flash. And it's good from the elbow.
Timeout,
Flash
timeout.
has got 22 points.
Okay, let's throw out the analytics for a moment. When he's taking the mid-range, it's a winning shot.
Rockets trail by 5.
In for the Jazz, number 15,
A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. Pass to Sears. Launches it. Pure from three-point range. Sears has got 5 now.
You can't lose a shooter like him on the court. The ball will find its way to him, and he will drill a 3 each time.
Down low. Here's Red Hot. Nice fake there to create the shot, but it's no good. Here's Goose. He's got 7. Pass to the Prophet. Here's Flash. Here's the Prophet. Late clock. Houston's got to hurry. Flash, no good. Utah's gone 7 of 13 from downtown so far in this game. Utah shooting their 6th and 7th free throw attempts tonight.
first team foul.
And he knocks down the first one.
Number 3, taking 2 shots.
He does not get the second one. Rockets trail by 3. We've gone about 3.5 minutes here into the third. A nice shot by Toppin.
He can really stroke it from deep. You have to keep better tabs on him.
Here's Red Hot. Pass to Flash. There's the 3. It's rebounded by Houston. The Prophet's got 4 rebounds in the game. For the lead, Toppin. And the go-ahead bucket, no good. The Jazz have gotten 3 of 6 shots to fall so far in the third. Red Hot passes to Flash. Here's the dude. Good on the 13-footer. 5 points in the game.
Number 27.
For Houston, they've gotten 5 of 8 shots to go in the third. Toppin outside. Over to the wing. Here's Flash. Utah grabs the miss. Here's Red Hot. Pass to the dude. Here's Flash. Off the mark there with a 3. For the lead. Flash, no good. Utah has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. The dude passes to Black Hole. Here's Red Hot. Pass to the dude. This one for 3. Flash grabs the miss. Flash has got 5 rebounds tonight. To the left side wing. Here is Sears. The 3. The rebound by Black Hole. Black Hole's got his 5th rebound in this one. Pass to Red Hot. Here's the dude, guarded by Toppin. Here's Flash. Oh, he clanks that one off the back iron and it falls. Flash has got 25 points in the game. Rockets trail by 4. And Ime Udoka has called timeout. He wants a few moments to regroup with his players.
He recognized his players were fatigued and needed time to catch their breath.
Substitution on the court.
1:52 left in the third quarter of the game. That's tipped. Pass to Bottoms. Here's Big Dog. Six on the shot clock. Here's Bottoms. Offensive rebound. Here's the Prophet. Oh, nice finish from the low block. That one's good.
Hard work pays off with a rebound and a bucket. That's just great fundamentals.
1:21 left to play in the third.
Number 21. First personal foul. Second team foul.
Here's the dude. He's got 5. Pass to Black Hole. Here's Robertson. 6 to shoot. Here's Red Hot. Big Dog pulls it in. There's 57 seconds left to play in the third quarter. Here's Bottoms. To the left wing. Big Dog passes to Bottoms for the lead. Flash, no good.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
Pass to Big Cat. 27 seconds left in the third quarter. The dude passes to Black Hole. Here's Big Cat. It's hauled in by Houston. The Prophet's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Here's Bottoms. The 3 is up. Sinks the tray. Bottoms has got 5. These teams just keep trading the lead.
Yeah, you wonder what it's going to take for someone to pull away.
3 quarters of play and a close one here. It's Houston. They lead by 1. And coming up as soon as we return from break, the fourth quarter gets underway. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
And he definitely deserves the award. Reading the defense like a point guard.
He'll be proud of that one. Bigs love when their passing skills are noticed.
We've reached the fourth quarter in what has been a very competitive game. Should be an exciting finish. We've got Toppin, and it's the Prophet in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. That's the 5 for Houston right now. Pass to Flash. The 3 hits the trifecta. Flash has got 10 points in just the second half.
And this is just typical of him. Always making an impact at crucial moments in the game.
And his team needs every bit of his production if they want to pull this one out. It is neck and neck here in the final period.
Utah leading. Here's Robertson. Flash, the pass to Big Cat. Out left to the wing. Pass to the Bulldozer. Here's Flash. Here's the dude. From outside, off the mark. And the Rockets shooting 46%, a decent average so far. There's a screen. Toppin passes to Flash. 13 feet out. Shot is good, off the back rim and in. Flash has got 22 points.
Hey, draw him up a solid play, get him an open look, and he delivers.
And late in games, throw out those analytics. Give me the mid-range. The shot, it just works.
Pass to Flash for 3. Here's Robertson. Got it.
At this stage of the game, the offensive rebounding and putback is massive. It feels like a 4-point swing.
No question, it's a big impact play. Credit to him for working hard to find that opportunity.
Here's Isley. To the middle. Toppin outside. Fires for 3. Knocks down the long J. Oh, this one has turned into an absolute nail-biter.
Yeah, at this point, you almost expect it to come down to the last possession.
A touch under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the fourth. Pass to the dude. Here's Big Cat. Here's the dude. Got it off in time to beat the shot clock, but it's no good. Toppin passes to Isley. Back to Toppin. Here's Isley. Pass to Flash. Pulls it from the top of the key. Rebounded by the Jazz. Big Cat's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Goose passes to Flash. Hey, hangs it midair and converts the double clutch layup. Flash has got 5 points now this quarter.
Showing what kind of hang time he's got there, using a little double pump when you could just go straight up with it.
They set the screen. Here's Flash. And Houston, another 3.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
Pass to Big Cat. Oh, a two-handed power slam.
And plays like that one can make the difference in a close game.
And it definitely got the bench on their feet, too.
And you can feel the jolt of energy that he sent through his team. That is a huge boost in a tight game like this.
Flash, the pass to Isley. No good with the triple. Utah's gone 1 for 3 in the 4th quarter from range. Pass to Big Cat. Here's Flash. Fires the 3. He can't hit that time.
And as long as he keeps missing from deep, the D will keep letting him fire away. He's just off from range right now.
Oh, wasted no time on that one. Flash has got 27 points.
Check out the handles. A spin move like that is how you lose the nearest defender.
Timeout. And so Will Hardy calls for the timeout. He clearly wants to talk it over and make sure everyone is focused. Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
I was able to listen in on what Will Hardy was going over with his team. First and foremost, he wants to see more points in the break. He asked his team, where's the urgency? We know what we can do in transition. Now let's go out and do it. We'll see if they can pick up the tempo, guys.
All right, Allie, thanks once again.
Toppin. 3rd personal foul. 1st team foul.
Here's Robertson. Shot clock at 5. Here's the dude. The Rockets pull it in. Here is Sears. Toppin outside. Pass to Sears. To the wing on the left. Here's Flash. The bank shot, no good. The Jazz have gotten 4 of 9 shots to go in during this 4th quarter. The dude passes to Goose. Here's Big Cat. The Jazz again can't hit.
And he felt like he needed a little bit more space with the fade to get off his shot, but that might have been what threw him off and made him miss.
The Prophet, the pass to Flash. Going inside. It's good. And he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A 3-point play opportunity. And a look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Rockets.
The name of the game in the modern NBA is making threes. Space in the court, and that's exactly what they are doing tonight.
And we also got to talk about the number of points they've scored in transition. Just jumping all over the opposition in this regard.
And we've got a timeout called by Will Hardy. Coach clearly has something he wants to say to his team right now. Here's Flash.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Foul called. Looked like the D didn't get there in time. And he'll shoot free throws.
Isley. 1st personal foul. 2nd team foul.
He gets the first. And that shrinks the margin to just 4.
Isley. 1st personal foul. 2nd team foul.
Second free throw, no good that time. He really wanted that one.
Just a tough miss at the line. They're down 2 baskets now.
Isley, the pass to Toppin. Here's Isley. Here's Flash. 5 to shoot. Fires the 3. On target from range. And the Rockets lead by 7.
When he gets a quality look like this at the perimeter, he can almost be automatic.
A minute 29 left in the fourth quarter. Here's Flash. The shot from the low post is good. Flash has got 33 points.
Instead of risking something on the perimeter, he just works it inside.
Reading the defense, sensing the open, he does not hesitate.
Flash, no good. Jazz trail by 5. Flash, the pass to Goose. Inside. Here's Big Cat. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. Good on the first. And that shrinks the margin to just 4. Both shots good from the stripe.
Yeah, just a fruitful trip to the line. He's made this a 1-possession game.
52 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one.
He really hooked the defender with that pump fake. It worked to perfection.
Here's Flash. Cash. What a beautiful shot. Brings him within 3. It's all come down to this one critical possession.
And BA, you can feel the intensity in this arena.
The shot's good.
In the NBA, you just can't let guys get to the rim. And not a moment to lose on this possession.
Timeout.
Clock working against them right now.
And so Will Hardy calls for the timeout, looking to get everyone dialed in and engaged. Now off the inbound. It's hauled in by Houston, and now they decide to foul intentionally.
33. Second personal foul. Second team foul.
24 seconds left in the fourth quarter, and now we've got an intentional foul.
Personal foul. Third team foul. At the line for Houston.
He drops the first one, and that increases the lead to 6. And so both free throws good, and it's a 7-point game.
Taking full advantage of his opportunities at the line to extend their lead.
Pass to Robertson. Jacks up a 3. Count it! And now they trail by just 4.
This right here, whew, this is how you want to play the game. With passion, with energy, just great hustle play right there. Yeah, just trying to keep this game alive. Not a bad foul right there.
And no good, as the first free throw misses. We'll see if he can hit the second. And the second of 2 is good, and that puts him up 5. Here's the dude. And the 3 off target. And so they choose to intentionally foul.
Number 46. Second personal foul. Fifth team foul.
So the first one drops, and that increases the lead to 6. And a tough break as his second attempt is no good at the line. And so it's Houston winning this one. I'm sure they would have preferred a blowout victory, but a win's a win.
And so true, but you have to credit the crowd for giving them such a big boost toward the end.